Hi, my dear budding stars. Welcome to today's math session. How are you guys? Okay, I hope you guys are doing good. So, I hope you guys watched our last video. So far, we discussed up to lesson 5. Okay? In this lesson 5, we have 3 exercises. 5.1 we finished. You know guys, this section already we finished. So 5.2 as well as 5.3 is there. It's just homework for you guys. Please do it. And a simple thing is there. Simple thing I want to share with you. Please, after finishing each and every box, you should do one thing, my dear guys. Please take a photo and send to me. Okay, every day I use the same thing, but you guys cannot follow that. But hereafter, please do one thing. Please, after finishing each and every work, you should take a snapshot and send to me. Okay, then I come to know whether you follow my instructions or not, whether you understand my teaching. Okay, so whatever things, if I give homework in textbook, your classwork books, whatever it may be. Okay, if you finish one work, please take a snapshot and send to me. Okay, my dear guys. So 5.2, 5.3 already I gave this session as homework for you. So along with today's note, I will send the answer for both the session. Okay, 5.2 and 5.3. So if you have any doubt in this chapter, you just text me or you can call me. Okay, so here we are going to see our next lesson, that is lesson 6, fraction. Okay guys, are you ready? Shall we start? Yes, this is our 6th lesson, fraction. Okay. Okay guys, we gonna see this fraction with an interesting activity. Before entering into our chapter, we gonna see some interesting activity. Okay, this is a circle. Okay, it's a frame for a circle. Okay, this is a full circle. I'm right. This is a full circle. Okay, so this is a full circle, I'm right. So we can write as 1. This is one circle, I'm right. Okay guys, are you clear? Now come to this circle. Okay, this is circle. This circle contains how many parts? Here I divide the circle into 2 equal halves. Okay, so this is first part and this is second part. Okay, are you clear? So there are 2 equal parts are there. Okay guys, are you clear? Now this each part is called as what? This is a half of a circle, I'm right. This is one half, this is another half. So this both the half make you a full circle. Are you clear now? This is one of the half, this is another half. This both the half togetherly make a circle. Okay, clear? Are you guys clear? First, I show you one full circle. This is a full circle. Next, I gonna divide this circle into 2 equal halves. 2 equal halves. So, a whole piece is this is a full piece. The full piece is divided into 2 equal parts. The each part is called as half. This each part is called as what? This is half. Is called as half. It can be written as, how to written as 1 divided by 2. So 2 parts are there. Out of this, 1 is here. Okay. So 1 divided by 2. How to represent the half? Half can be written as 1 divided by 2. Are you clear guys? Now come to this next session. So here a circle is divided into 4 equal parts. Okay, this circle is divided into how many parts ma? 4 equal parts. So each part is called as 1/4. Okay, each part is called as 1/4. For example, this single piece we can call as 1/4 of a circle. So this is a circle. The circle is divided into 4 equal parts. This single piece we can call as 1/4. Okay, 1/4. Are you clear? This can be written as 1/4 and read as Read as also 1, you can say 1/4 or 1/4. Okay, 1/4 or 1/4. Guys, are you clear? This is, so how to, don't get confused, okay? Why, how it comes like this 1/4 out of 4 pieces. There are 4 pieces are there. If I take one piece out, okay? This one piece we can call as 1/4. Now it is called, see, this one piece is 1/4. Are you clear, guys? One of the piece from this, this 4 pieces makes a circle. Okay? This 1 is called as 1/4. Okay? Each part is called as 1/4. 1/4. Are you clear? Now, guys, come to our session. Come to this takeoff session, page number 96. Okay? In this session, an interesting activity is there about fraction. Okay? Shade half. Already we seen what is half, what is 1/4. I'm right. So shade half of the given figure. Half means what, ma'am? Exactly the equal. If you divide a figure into two equal parts, the each part is called as half or 1/2. So if you want to shade 1/2 means half of the portion you want to shade. So here I use pencil. You can use crayons to shade. Okay, as your wish. Okay, so half of the portion, half of the figure is shaded. Come to this figure. Here also you want to shade exact half. Okay, half of the figure you want to shade. Okay, so this is a square. I am right. This is the equal half. You can shade like this, or either shade this 2 box, or either shade this 2 box. Anyway, you want to shade the equal half. Okay, guys. Now come to shade next session. Shade 1/4 of the given figure. 1/4 figure you want to shade. Okay. Already we seen this before. I'm right. Just now we seen what is 1/4. So see here 4 pieces are there. 1, 2, 3, 5. Show you already. I'm right. So 4 figure are there. So you want to shade a 1/4 portion. This 1/4 portion you want to shade. This is the 1/4 portion. Okay. So see here there are 4 pieces are there. So this 4 pieces makes you a full circle. So out of this you want to shade a 1/4 portion. Okay. So 1/4 portion. So this portion you want to shade. Are you clear, guys? So take a pencil or take a crayon and shade this 1/4 portion. As here also 4 sections are there. Should shade 1/4. The first portion you want to shade. Are you clear? So how to write out of this 4 figure? 1 is shaded. So fraction is 1/4. Here also out of 4, 1 is shaded. So 1/4. Here out of 2, there are 2 parts are there. Out of this 2 part, one of the part is shaded. Okay. Here also 4 parts are there. Out of this 4 parts, 2 parts. So sorry, there are 2 parts are there. Say shade the half. I'm right. So equal half parts are there. So like this, we can shade the above part. Okay. So 2 parts, 2/1. Consider this 2/1. Okay, shade the 2. Or either we can write there are 4 parts are there, 2 we shaded. Anyway, the both are same. Okay, why? Because here 4 parts are there. We want to shade equal 1/2 portion. Half portion we want to shade. So 2/4. Are either write 1/2. Okay, both are correct. Guys, are you clear? Now, guys, take a pencil. So this just underline. Already we seen this fractions. Okay, here our new topic is fraction. When a whole means a complete thing. It is a whole. This is circle. This is a whole thing. Okay, when I am divide this into 2 equal parts, each part is called half. It is written as 1/2 and read as 1/2. The shaded portion. This shaded portion represent. Already we said here. Already we discussed in the takeoff session. 2/4 or either 1/2. Okay. Now, when a whole is divided into 4 equal parts, each part is called as 1/4, is written as 1/4 and read as 1/4. The shaded parts represent 1/4. 1/4. Okay, are you clear, guys? So, come. let's see the next example. In the below figure, the whole is divided into 8 equal parts, and out of this 3 parts are shaded. Okay, so let us see. So come to this activity. Okay, in this I just show. So in the textbook also they given there are 8 parts are there. Here also 8 parts are there. In this 8 part, I'm gonna take this three parts from this. Okay, see this circle contain 8 parts. So I'm going to take 3 out. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So now, what is the fraction of this? So totally there are 8 pieces are there. So totally there are 8 pieces are there. Out of this 8, I took 3 from this. I took just 3 from this. So 3 by 8 is this 3 is called by how we can call this 3? This 3 we can call as 3 by 8 because I took this 3 from this 8. If I connect this 3, it makes a circle. It makes a full circle. Guys, are it clear? This is how we write the fractions. Okay. Once again, I am explaining you. See here we have 8 circles. 8 pieces are there. It's a whole circle. In this 8 pieces, I am going to take the 3 from this. Okay. Now I want to write this 3 fraction for this. What I take it out. Okay. So what's the fraction of this 3 piece? So there are 8 pieces. Out of this 8 piece, I took 3. So 3 by 8 is the fraction. Okay. Here in the question also they ask, what is the fraction of this shaded portion? Okay, this 3 by 8 is the fraction of the shaded portion. Guys, are you clear now? So shaded portion is 3, total 8. So it is written as 3 by 8 and is read as 3/8. Are you clear? Now guys, please underline the number of equal parts into which the whole is divided is the denominator. For example, see here we have 8 parts, I am right? So we have 8 parts. So the whole part is called those 8 pieces is called the denominator. The 3 part I took out. So this 3 is the numerator. Okay, this 3 part I took out from this whole part. So this 3 is the numerator and remaining the full 8 is the denominator. That is 3 by 8. Is that clear? Now we have a little guys, before that please underline these 2 lines. Okay, very important. You should know this terms denominator and numerator. Okay. Now come to this box. In the fraction 3 by 5, 5 is referred to a which of the following? Deno means, always remember, deno means down, deno. 3 by 5, this 5 is down now, so we can call this denominator. So this is just for a trick, okay, easy understanding, okay. So 5 is referred to which of the following is a denominator, okay. Are you clear guys? Now, look at the given figure and write down what part is shaded. Okay. So here how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3. So write the whole part down. 3 parts are there. Out of this, how many part is shaded, ma? Just only 1 part is shaded. So 1 by 3 is the answer. Are you clear? Come to this section here. How many parts? Total parts you should write below the line. Okay. This is denominator. Total parts. Here how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 parts are there. Out of this 4, how many parts is colored, ma? How many parts? 1. You should count along with me. 1, 2 and 3. So 3 by 4 is the fraction. Are you clear guys? Okay, my dear kids, let's move on to our next session. It is kinds of fractions. Okay, so let's see the very first kind of fraction. The very first fraction is proper fraction. Okay, a fraction is said to be proper fraction if the numerator is less than denominator. Always remember, what is a proper fraction? Numerator is less than denominator. Okay, So always remember, when you heard the word proper fraction, you just always think numerator is less than denominator. For example, come to this number fraction 7 by 9. Whether we can call this fraction as a proper fraction or not, what is the condition for proper fraction, my dears? Numerator. Numerator means always number which comes in the up. This is called numerator. Down means deno. Down means deno. Up means numerator. Are you clear now? Now, numerator is less. Numerator is less than denominator. We can call this as a proper fraction. So, 6 is 6. Compare these two numbers. 6 as which is less, ma? See, either 6 or 7. 6 is less. Am right? So, numerator is less than denominator. So, we can call this fraction as a proper fraction. Okay. For the exam point of view, if the question is like this, write one example of proper fraction. What is the answer, ma? You should select a number. First, you should write a number. Okay. For example, 5. So 5 is the numerator. This numerator should be less than the denominator. So you should write a higher number than 5. Don't write 3 here. Why? Because 3 is smaller than 5. Okay. So you should always write the number bigger than the 5. So you should write 7. Okay. So now we can tell numerator is less than denominator. Are you clear, ma? Now come to the next kind of fraction. It is improper fraction. Okay. So here numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator. Okay. Here numerator is less. Here numerator is greater or either equal. Okay. So let's see one example. Can you able to tell any example, my dear guys? Yes, it's very simple. I am right. So you should write a greater number up and smaller number down. Okay. For example, 10 by 3 is an improper fraction. 10 by 3. Or either both should be equal. Now numerator is greater than or equal to means you can write both numbers same. For example, 3 by 3. Okay. So if greater, so now see here numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator. Down means deno. Up means numerator. Are you clear, ma? So guys, this are one more kind of fraction is there, mixed fraction. Are you clear, guys? Please compare these two kinds of fraction and study together. Okay, it's easy for you. Proper means numerator is less. Improper means numerator is greater or than or greater than or equal. Are you clear, my dear kids? So let's see the next kind of fraction, mixed fraction. Okay. So a mixed fraction is has a whole number and a proper fraction. Okay. So a mixed fraction, let's see one example. Okay, it has one whole number and a proper fraction. What is proper fraction? Numerator is less than denominator. For example, numerator here we are using 4. The numerator should be less than the denominator. Use 7. Okay. This is a mixed fraction. So mixed fraction contain a whole number and a proper fraction. Okay guys, are you clear? Now take your textbook. So one more thing you want to underline. So two new words are there. Please underline a proper fraction. A fraction is to be proper when the numerator is less than the denominator. Improper fraction, a fraction is said to be improper when the numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator. Okay. Next, come to this session. 5 by 8 is which type of fraction? 5 by 8. Here, numerator is less than the denominator. Denominator is 8. Numerator is 5. So, numerator is less than the denominator. I am right. So, what is the answer, ma? It's proper fraction or improper fraction? Yes? You guys know the answer, I am right. So, just a proper fraction. Please tick this proper fraction. Okay? Okay, guys, please go through today's class. Okay, today's class once again. What are the important things we seen? Just today only we start our next lesson, fraction. So new topic. Please go through this sections, because what is 1 by 2, what is 1 by 4, how to write the fraction. Okay, those things you just recall once again. So whenever you are go through, you have any doubt, just call or text me. Don't forget to go through this topic. Kinds of fractions, very very important. What is, you should understand what is proper fraction, what is improper, and what is mixed. Okay, now guys, let's move to an interesting homework. Okay, the shading. Exercise 6.1 is the homework part for you. Please use crayons to shade this after finishing. So you should take a snapshot and send to me. Okay, this exercise 1, this section 1 and section 2 is the homework for you. Both are your homework session. Guys, very simple, my dear kids. Please do it and take a snapshot and send to me. Okay, any doubt regarding today's topic, you can send a message or you can call me and ask. Okay, thank you guys. Take care. Bye bye.